guess I'll stop here for now. Hi. So, so you just caught me reading one of my favorite books. It's actually a Christmas classic. It's called The Human Centipede. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's written by Adam Millard, I don't know something. So, yeah, it's right up there with A Christmas Carol. So yeah, if you happen to give this a try sometime, it's great. So I figured, since it's 3 days until Thanksgiving, and everyone gets all butthurt about people doing Christmas before Thanksgiving, I figured, what the heck? I'm gonna piss some people off and review a Christmas movie before Thanksgiving because I like to come early. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna surprise you. I'm gonna go through this book of Christmas movies, and I'm gonna pick one entirely at random. Okay. So let's just start. Let's start at the beginning. Let's see, what should it be? Santa Claus, Jingle All the Way, Home Alone, Jurassic Wreath? Nah. A Christmas Drug Deal? Nah. A Drag Queen's Christmas? Nah, maybe next time. Santa vs. Hitler, the Reindeer Reich? Nah. Donald Trump is an alien and gave me an anal probe for Christmas? Nah. All I want for Christmas is a sex change? Nah. The Christmas Abortion? Eh. Santa's Silly Syphilis Christmas Adventure? Nah. Mary Kay Letourneau Saves Christmas? Nah. The Nativity Story, directed by Marilyn Manson? Nah. A Dominant Daddy for Christmas? Nah. A Submissive Brat for Christmas? Nah. Ah. Perfect. As usual. Today's review is going to be on Cannibal Claus. Why? Because I'm Jordan and you're not. And here it is right here. Cannibal Claus. Isn't that weird? I just happened to pick this movie out of the book at random, and then this just happens to be right there. That was not planned at all whatsoever. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, this movie is trashy and sleazy as hell. So it came out in 2016. It's directed by Sean Donahue and starring Bob Glazer. Am I saying that right? Oh. So this movie is only like 60 minutes long, but honestly it feels like an hour. So there might be some spoilers in here, but surely all 72 billion of my subscribers aren't going to track down and watch this movie, so I might spoil a couple of things anyway. So this was released by there it says it right here, right on the box, the Sleaze box. And I probably can't show the back because there's naked women on here. I don't want to get canceled. I don't want to get my whole channel taken down just for showing a picture of a naked girl. But you did see a picture of a naked Santa earlier, so. Okay, so Cannibal Claus. It starts off with a quote from Albert Fish, who was a notorious serial killer back in the day. So I think the quote is, I'm paraphrasing, it says something like, I like children, they taste good, or something like that. And it's got like a garland around it, like Christmas garland. And we start off with, I think his name is Nick, who was played by Bob Glazer. He's a shopping mall Santa who, honestly, he looks like a homeless meth addict. I mean, who would hire that guy? I mean, he's like 70, he's bald, he's got a big old dynasty beard, and he has like meth teeth. Sadly, about 70% of the women in my town would probably try to hook up with this guy. I must be doing something wrong. I guess I'm not old and not methed out enough yet. Damn it. Okay, so this movie is so low budget. Like, it all. Okay, we'll get to that later. So this guy, the Nick's boss, I guess the owner of the mall or whatever, he calls Nick in and says, "Hey, you're fired." And so Nick, he's like pissed, and he starts like, we don't really know his backstory much, but we get like these little clips like that's supposed to be of Nick like back in like the 1950s, and he's like a little kid, and his parents are like, eat the meat," or well, I don't know if they say it like that, but that sounds a lot worse than it actually. My bad. So then they go like, eat, 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 eat. And they just repeat that over and over, and they're like, his mom and dad are cannibals. So yeah, that's the backstory of Nick or Cannibal Claus. Like literally, he's just a kid who grew up to be a cannibal. And then you find out later that they're I'm not a cannibal, just letting you know, FYI. So you find out later they're eating his baby sister. They're like they're, I don't know if they, I guess that's what the prequel to this is, a Christmas abortion or something. I don't know. So then we cut back to present day. He's like super mad, and then he goes on like this like a cannibal rampage, and he has a list of all these people he wants to kill, and like we never do see him talk to any of these people except for the boss. Like he has like a naughty and nice list, and he has like 4, 5, 6 names on the naughty list. We don't know these people. We don't know like what led to him wanting to kill these people and chop them up. He just like, who are these people? I don't know. So the first couple, well, actually, okay, he gets home after work, or after he gets fired. He's just like looking in his fridge. He's got like milk and like, I don't know, soap and like a box of Chinese food or something. There's just SpaghettiOs and whatever. So then he's like, "Screw this, I'm going out to eat." So then we see him driving around playing Christmas music, and he goes to this couple's house, and like he breaks in the house, and the guy he buys this girl some sexy lingerie, and she strips for like 2 minutes, and then the Cannibal Claus is like hiding behind the Christmas tree with his dick hanging out basically, and then like the girl takes like forever to put the lingerie on, and then they put ornaments on the tree, and then they put ornaments on his dick, and so then he kills them. And then he takes them to the bathtub and he chops them up. Think of it like, have y'all seen Herschel Gordon Lewis's Blood Feast? You like that first scene of Fuad Ramsey's guy has that girl in the bathtub, and he's just like, you don't really see it. He just has like a machete. He's just chopping. It's just that basically. So then he pees on the guy's face. Actually, I forgot to mention this one part. The guy just like, when he starts killing the girl, he just starts spouting off like homophobic slurs for like a minute. It just like for a minute this goes on, and it gets really old really fast. And so then he kills the guy. Then he pees on his face, and then he cuts his girlfriend's head off, and then he basically uses it to give himself a blowjob, which kind of reminded me of that movie High Tension. And then he cuts up their bodies. Then I think it's like he goes back to his house, and then he kind of puts them in cellophane, kind of whatever that stuff's called, like the stretchy kind of tape, whatever that stuff's. I don't know, whatever y'all call it nowadays. Okay. So, and then he goes out to another house, and then there's like this pimp, and then like there's these 2 women. They're like he's doing cocaine off their boobs, and then Santa Claus or Cannibal Claus breaks in, kills them, and then he does and then he breaks into another house with 2 women dominating each other, and so then they're in the shower. Then he kills one. And then the other one, her acting is so bad. Like if I saw my girlfriend being killed, I would like I'd be scared. I'd be screaming. I'd be crying. But then like her girlfriend is like dying, and she just goes off and like, "Come at me, Santa," and like I don't know. She just sounds like so unenthused to that like of what's going on. I don't know. So then he kills that girl, and then he sticks he gets out a candy cane, and he sticks it up her well, you know, her y'all want to help me out with this? Her well, you know. Oh gosh. I think the technical term, I think what they're calling it now, the technical term is cat flaps. So yeah, Santa or Cannibal Claus literally takes a candy cane, and I mean, they show it like they shows him shoving a candy cane and putting it up her cat flaps. So ladies, if your man, that's cat flaps are trademarked by me, by the way, Jordan Powell. So, ladies, if your boyfriend or your husband or your side piece or your boyfriend's husband's side piece is going down your cat flaps, I want you to think about me, Jordan Powell. Think of this face. You're welcome. And men, when you're going down on your girlfriend or your wife or your side piece or your girlfriend's wife's side piece cat flaps, I want you to think about me. I want you to think about my face popping out of there, like Jim Carrey popping out of that rhino's butt in Ace Ventura when nature calls. You're welcome. So then we get about a 3-minute montage of like all the kills that we just witnessed, and then he goes to like a strip club. Well, it's someone's house, and it's just some girl on a pole just stripping, and she gives him a lap dance, and it's just like you can tell it's just someone's house. Like the budget was so cheap, like they just had to go to someone's house to do that, and then he goes back home, and then they show the 3-minute clip of him just everything we just witnessed, and then he goes out to like a barbecue, and then he puts all the pieces of people that he collected, and he just starts eating, and then he finally goes back. He finally goes after his boss, and then he kind of just he just talks dirty, talks sleazy. It's just that for about an hour. That's Cannibal Claus. That's it. That's a great Christmas masterpiece right there. And I bought it. So, well, it came with a CD also. It says, "You're only as good as you taste." And I taste yummy. Just letting you know. So, in all, for a grade, I guess I would give this a D-. Like, I guess I won't give it a full-on F because I don't know. It had, let's see, what was it? It had some pretty women to look at, I guess, and it had some nice Christmas lights. So, that's the only redeeming quality, I guess. Well, I guess that's about it for now, so let me put on my oh snap beanie, play with my little ball. It's so fluffy. I like to look cute. So I hope everyone has a good Thanksgiving in a couple of days, and then maybe I'll review a couple more Christmas movies in December. I don't know. We'll see. So be sure to give me a thumbs up, and then write me down in the comments of what some more videos you'd like me to review, or if you liked this review, tell me. If you hated this review, tell me. If you don't like me, tell me. If you don't like me, then you still want to subscribe to me anyway, that's cool. So just thank you for watching, and I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving.